Hi, I'm Sister Josephine Garrett, and this is Ascension Presents. Is it spiritual issues that I need to see a spiritual director or a priest, or is it time to get a mental health counselor? I don't want you to feel like you're getting it wrong. It can be hard to tease some of this stuff out. Let's get into it. I'm a licensed professional counselor specializing in work with children and teens, and also specializing in work with clients who have survived trauma. So I was recently on a pilgrimage and it was hard. Like, the people who were with me are gonna kill me for telling you this story, but I want to tell you because I want you to understand this better. I was struggling with spiritual deficits that look like tremendous issues with humility. I was wanting to be favored, wanting to be liked, wanting to be chosen, wanting to be the best performer. And I was also struggling with like tremendous insecurities, worries of not feeling accepted, not feeling valuable, not feeling worthy. When I'm struggling, I try to sort those things out in my life. And so when I went to see the priest, to go to confession and receive spiritual direction, I took those spiritual deficits to him and asked him to give me guidance in how to grow in humility in the midst of this struggle. What called for my mental health counselor, my struggles with symptoms of low self-esteem, insecurity, not feeling worthy, not feeling valued, to ask her to help me understand what was underneath those insecurities and what past experiences were informing them. But let's back up for a second. How do you know if you need a spiritual director? Do you have a small group or a Bible study that you're a part of at your parish or in your community where you meet regularly with them and share your faith, grow in your faith, and process your relationship with Jesus with those folks? If you don't have that already, Ascension Press has lots of Bible studies. They actually also have ways to teach you to lead a Bible study. So I suggest you start the Bible study yourself or start the small group yourself. Have some small group support, have a Bible study, pray daily with the scriptures, 10 to 15 minutes a day, regularly go to confession. I recommend once a month, and regularly attend Mass. That can be a great foundational spiritual practice. If that leaves you still dry, that leaves you still searching for more, then it's a great time to call or ask for spiritual direction, either from your priest or someone who's a trained spiritual director. Now, your spiritual director may not be able to help you with symptoms that are mental health struggles. And this bothers me sometimes because I'll hear people sometimes who have real mental health struggles. They're experiencing various symptoms. The symptoms are getting worse and impacting their daily living. And people will tell them, well, you're just not praying enough. What I say to those people is Jesus is waiting to encounter you in the counseling room. So the kingdom reigns in the counseling room. His heart reigns in the counseling room, and Jesus is still the ruler of the counseling room. So we can grow in our faith in the context of mental health counseling. Say you're having a hard time getting out of bed. Say you're having a hard time with irritability and anger that seems out of control when you're relating to the people that you love. Perhaps your mind can't stop worrying. Perhaps you're having physical symptoms of worry, like your heart's beating fast, or your stomach's hurting. Or say you're having other symptoms of depression, like you don't have interest in things you used to have interest in, don't want to get up and play with your kids like you used to. If those things are making it hard for you to show up in the major areas of your life, then it's a great time to consider getting a counselor. But the whole of the life is a spiritual journey, and going to counseling is not a departure from that. It's just picking up another tool to help you live a full spiritual life. And then there's one more question: when to call the exorcist? Leave that up to your priest. If you feel like you want to talk to an exorcist, call your priest, have that conversation with him if the spiritual struggles you're experiencing seem like they would be best solved by that resource. I hope this helped. God bless. Don't tell the people on the pilgrimage I told you that. It was my Father Josh. We almost didn't make it. We almost didn't make it. I almost came for his throat. No, I'll tell him.